Jamie and I are having a fiesta for two today.
Yay!
So we're making all of today's dishes with a mouth-watering Mexican kick.
Y'all know Fiesta flavors.
And first up, it's Jamie's yummy 5-layer taco dip. That is gorgeous. And then a roasted corn, pepper, and black bean salsa that's just bursting with flavor.
Y'all, great day in the morning.
And we've got the crunchiest fish tacos smothered in a creamy remoulade sauce and a sweet radish coleslaw. And then finally, it's the perfect sweet treat. Ooh, dessert quesadillas. Don't miss our fiesta. You know, I think my children could eat Mexican 5 nights out of 7 nights a week.
My wife would eat it 8 nights a week.
I know she would. So, Mexican it is.
Well, I'm making a 5-layer dip. This is a Mexican pie.
Yum. And we're gonna make a roasted corn, pepper, and black bean salsa. And we're fixing to roast this off in the oven, y'all. The fresh corn, the tomatoes, and the poblano peppers.
Just want me to line them up?
Yeah, just line them up, and then we're gonna throw them in a hot oven, you know, just until they kind of blister up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Salsa is something that you can make at the house that is so good, and I love to make it.
All right, and then, son, if you will finish cutting that corn off the cob, I'm gonna heat our pan up. I'm gonna get your dip going.
Okay, if you would,
Some
Mom.
of the ingredients to your 5-layer dip.
Well, we're gonna have some ground beef, so if you want to take a tablespoon of oil,
Okie doke.
get it cooking in that pan,
Okie doke.
and we're gonna add a pound of ground beef.
Okay.
And to that, we're gonna add, you can use a prepackaged taco seasoning that you can find at the store if you like, but we made this up ourselves. It's got some paprika and some cumin and, y'all know, Fiesta flavors. It's about 1.25 ounces, Mama. It's a whole packet, or exactly what I've got up for you.
Okie doke.
Let me get these in the oven.
Okay. This is gonna be very, very spicy. I'm not gonna put every bit of it.
Okay, Mom, what you got? What are you doing?
I'm not doing nothing.
Let me see that jar.
It's empty.
It's not too hot for you, Mom. Let's flavor. Would I ever steer you wrong?
A couple of times you have. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, while you're doing that, I've got some tortilla chips here.
Would you like for me to grate the cheese?
You can go ahead and grate that if you'd like, and I've got I'm gonna need 1.5 cups of tortilla chips, so I'm gonna.
Okay, how much of the cheese now am I grating?
You can't ever have too much cheese, just keep grating. You're so good at grating.
Aren't I great?
So I've got about 1.5 cups. I'm gonna hold back some, Mom, to put on the top of this.
Okay.
But the rest I'm gonna put in the bottom of our pan here.
I'm gonna give our hamburger meat a stir.
I need the meat on top of the chips, but while you're doing that, I can go ahead. I'm gonna cube out an avocado. Hear our corn?
I hear our corn. We got popcorn. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is some popping corn. Ow!
It's a Fiesta.
Oh. Whoa.
Are you okay?
Yes, it just scared the mess out of me. All right, so our tomatoes and our poblano peppers have blistered up. Corn's all popped, and it looks like you've got our avocado diced up. All right, son, do you want to drain this, or do you want that little bit of...
I'll take that little bit.
Okay. Ooh, I love these kind of dips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells so good.
Yum.
Okay, now right on top of this, I'm gonna put 1 cup of salsa. About half of our container here.
All right, that's a cup.
This isn't about perfect measurements anyway.
Yeah.
You know, this is however much you like, okay? I'm gonna use just about 1 cup of sour cream.
Yum.
And now right on top of that, I'm gonna put these chunks of avocados that we've done. And I'll take some of that cheese now, Mom.
Okay.
This is the 6th item of our 5-layer dip.
Yum.
We'll cover the
now
whole
we're gonna
thing.
stick this in the broiler and we're just gonna broil it until the cheese melts, y'all. We're not cooking it because our ground beef is totally done and we want our avocado still cold and firm, but we want the cheese melted on top of it.
Look how pretty this is.
That is gorgeous.
Now I'm gonna broil it for about 3 to 5 minutes. You don't want to turn your back on it.
Now remember, y'all, when you're using the broiler, you never broil with the oven completely closed. You always keep it cracked because broil is very, very hot.
Mama?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Look how pretty that is.
Oh, why are you sitting it so far away, son?
Please, would you join my fiesta?
Yes. I'd love to come to your fiesta.
Hey, we only have parties for 2 people.
I've noticed.
No matter what we do. It's always a party for 2.
What's up with that? Do we not have any friends?
Look at this chip that I have fixed myself. Now, what am I going to do with that?
Same thing I'm going to do with this chip that I fixed for me.
Okay, after I take this bite, I'm not going to be able to talk, so you're going to have to ask everybody to come back.
Oh, Jamie. No,
That
no.
is so simple. This is so
Jamie
delicious.
Deen.
The fresh avocados.
Jamie and me is having one heck of a fiesta today.
Ay caramba.
Coming up next, crispy catfish tacos that are just overflowing with flavor. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna get it in my mouth, Jamie. And finally, it's a heavenly dessert quesadilla. Wait till y'all see what's underneath that. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Hey, y'all, welcome back. Jamie and I are having a fiesta for 2 today, and we're really having a good time. Nothing like being with your kids. Well, the next thing up, kids, is fish tacos.
Yum.
Now, my kids love, love, love fish tacos. You can do them a couple of different ways. You can grill your fish or broil it or bake it or fry it. Well, guess which way I have chosen to make our fish tacos?
I don't know, Mom. Tell us.
I'm gonna fry it. Oh. And I'm gonna make catfish strips.
Well, I'm taking these peppers that we blistered in our tomatoes and I'm gonna be chopping all this up for our salsa.
And I'm taking our catfish fillets and I'm cutting them into strips. Because, you know, you have to kind of roll your taco up to eat it.
Yep.
It's hard to roll up a big old piece of fish.
You know, the first time I ever had a fish taco, Mom, was when Bobby and I went to just outside of Santa Cruz. We stopped at a place and had fish tacos, and they are so good.
Well, you know, they really have become popular in recent years. All right, now I'm gonna just salt our fish because fish needs salting. It's just not the same without the salt. But I'm gonna mix a Cajun seasoning in with my cornmeal mix. So I just need enough to just like dredge the fish in, not much. And I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of my Cajun seasoning and just mix that up. And then take my fish and just dunk it in there. And because I'm not putting our fish in anything wet, this is gonna have just a real light crust. And how's it coming down there, son?
Salsa is one of my favorite things to do at the house, and you can buy a salsa, but if you make it yourself, you can make it any flavor you want. It can be hotter, or you can even make it sweet. And what we're using today, all these beautiful roasted vegetables are gonna give it a really big flavor, and some you can't find in a bottle.
Okay, so this is ready to go into the fryer, Jamie, and we've got it preheated to 350 degrees. And I'm using catfish because I love, love, love catfish. Do you remember when your daddy moved us to Warner Robins for a little bit? We were renting this house that had a little pond, and we had catfish 3 times a day. I'd get up in the morning, go down the pond, catch the fish. I loved every bite of those catfish. All right, it's not gonna take this fish very long to fry, y'all. Look at that, it's already nice, pale golden brown. So when they come to the top and float, they're gonna be ready for me to take them out. Okay. All right, son, what can I help you with?
I've got my tomatoes going here, Mama. If you would, take 1 clove of garlic.
Okay, I will mince your garlic for you.
Okay, I've got our scallions, our peppers, our tomatoes, and our corn.
Okay, there's your garlic.
Everything's going in.
And I have a feeling this catfish is floating. We don't want to overcook it, so I'm going to take this out, cut off my deep fryer.
I'm going to add our corn.
And you can see, y'all, by not tossing that in any wet ingredient, that we just have a very, very light crust on it.
Oh, those look delicious.
Don't they look yummy?
Now look, Mama, I've got a can of black beans that I've washed and drained.
Good.
And our dressing that I'm gonna put in here, it's 1/4 cup of oil, Mom.
Yep. How about, do you need any help from me?
No, ma'am. All I have to do is this, the oil, or you can roll one of these.
Okay.
Lime juice, 2 limes.
Okie doke. I have to stick my fingers up in them and kind of break down that pulp, y'all, because I just don't have the strength anymore. And you girls that are around my age, y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, Mom.
Yum.
A little bit of salt and pepper.
Okie doke.
And I'm gonna give that a turn and see.
Okay. Oh!
Look how beautiful.
Great time of day. That looks delicious.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes. Mmm. Oh my gosh.
Does it need salt or anything?
Maybe a little bit more salt. Ooh. Yum. Roasting off your vegetables first just really makes those flavors pop. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna gather up all the things that we need to put these tacos together. Don't miss our fiesta. Coming up next, we're making a sweet radish coleslaw and a remoulade sauce to spice up those fish tacos.
This is the best fish taco I've ever had.
And later, a dessert quesadilla that's out of this world. That is insane delicious. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all. Jamie, I am so ready to get to the entree of this meal.
Me too, Mama.
This fiesta that we're having.
Well, I'm gonna make the coleslaw for it. I'm doing a coleslaw with radishes
It's
today.
a purple radish.
We got a purple, a white, a red, and then kind of a
beautiful.
Kind of a mixture. Aren't these pretty?
Beautiful. And we got our fish ready. We've got our salsa. Now I want to make a little remoulade sauce to go on this because, you know, we got to have some kind of condiment.
I'm just washing those radishes off before I chop them up.
I love radishes. You know, I ought to try to plant some radishes.
You might as well. You got your chickens, you got the herb garden, the vegetable garden. When you gonna open your roadside stand? Mama, in this coleslaw, I'm gonna just use, I've got really thin sliced cabbage.
Yeah, I noticed that you're using the packaged angel hair cabbage, which I love.
Yeah, you can't beat it. It's a good price.
All right, now I've got my garlic all minced up. Now I'm gonna mince my green onions, 3 green onions, and I'm gonna use the whole thing, y'all.
I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup, Mama, really thinly sliced purple onion.
Sounds delicious. And I've got a little fresh dill, and I'm gonna put a little lemon juice, and it's really gonna complement that catfish. I'm gonna mince me up 2 teaspoons of fresh dill.
Now the dressing for this, I'm gonna use limes and honey. That's the only dressing that I'm gonna use here.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna use the...
That'll be good.
Juice of 2 limes.
Now I'm gonna add 3 teaspoons of lemon juice.
Teaspoon of honey.
And now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Make it a little tart.
I'm gonna dress this, Mom.
Okay. And I'm gonna add an 8-ounce container of sour cream.
Now look how light this coleslaw is.
Oh, son.
And we want this to be kind of light. We don't want it to be...
No, we don't want it mayonnaise.
Too wet because you got your remoulade sauce.
Yes.
A little salt and pepper in here.
Ooh, doesn't this look delicious?
And a little bit of pepper.
It looks beautiful, Jamie, and I don't know why this word comes to my head, but it looks so organic and clean.
Because it's not covered with 2 cups of mayonnaise.
All right, Jamie, you're looking good, son. But let's move on down here and put together our tacos. Yum. I don't know what to start with, Jamie.
I'm gonna start with a piece of fish.
I think I'm gonna start with 2 pieces of fish. There we go. This is just gonna be deliciously good. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna get it in my mouth, Jamie. How are we gonna get this in our mouths? This is not gonna be pretty. Y'all may wanna close your eyes.
That wasn't pretty.
I told you it wasn't pretty, I warned you.
I got a big mouth, let me see.
Great time of day, you got a huge mouth.
Y'all, great day in the morning.
And you know what sets this taco apart, y'all, is this wonderful slaw. It's totally unexpected.
That catfish is delicious too.
It's delicious. Well, what are you gonna fix your mama for dessert?
Grilled banana quesadillas. Y'all don't want to be late to this party.
I'm in.
Coming up next, an over-the-top dessert quesadilla.
I'm picking up what you putting down, sonny boy.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back, y'all. This is the best part of our fiesta. It's dessert time. We're doing grilled banana quesadillas. And it couldn't be simpler. I've got some butter down in this cast iron pan. I'm gonna put down a quesadilla, and as that's browning, Mama, if you would, we're gonna slice up a banana.
Do you want it long ways or
just
circle?
kind of do it circle.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this all on one quesadilla, then we're gonna put a top on it. So it's not gonna be a folded quesadilla, it's gonna be a whole quesadilla.
Okay. All right, now where do you want me to put them? Just like that?
That's right, just like, no, well, let's leave a little bit of room because I'm gonna put chocolate on here and I want it to get all melty. Now I'm gonna use 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. We gotta have some seasoning in there. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Banana's like my favorite fruit.
I've got some chocolate chips. You can cut these if you want to. Our pan's pretty hot, so I'm gonna leave them full. And I'm just gonna sprinkle chocolate chips over there.
I'm picking up what you putting down, sonny boy.
I knew it wouldn't take you long.
Where's that butter gonna come in?
I've put butter on the bottom, and we're gonna put butter on the top. Brown sugar and cinnamon. And sprinkle it.
This is a good fiesta.
Put our top on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna butter this, and you can flip it.
Okay.
I sure would hate it if some brown sugar and cinnamon wound up on this top.
I would hate that myself.
Oops.
All right. I'm gonna just put a little bit more butter on that side and
More sugar.
more sugar. And we're gonna just let him start to brown and toast in that sugar.
It smells so good already.
The cinnamon smells incredible. These shells can brown pretty quickly. so,
We need a bigger spatula.
wait till y'all see what's underneath there.
This is what I need. Whoa.
All righty.
Let's do it.
Where's the,
Yeah.
Dookie Lukey. Whoa,
Look down there.
you bad boy.
I take after my mother.
I need to spank you.
This isn't my first Fiesta.
It's not.
Caramel.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look at that. It's just.
Yes. Come on, Jamie. It's gonna be pretty in my pie hole. Oh my goodness.
That looks beautiful.
Yes, it does. Now, what an easy dessert is that to make?
I don't know about y'all, but my mama is always right. Is it too hard to eat?
Sure is.
Whoa.
That is insane delicious.
It has gotten so crunchy.
That's from all that brown sugar, y'all, frying it in sugar.
It is awesome.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.